Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this on the street look by J-Hope. So if you haven't listened to it, definitely go listen to it. It's a really gorgeous song. And this is the art I was inspired by, which is the album cover or single cover. So I first started using the Helene Cosmetics Double Base Primer, which I always use, and the Surge palette by Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I'm using the Mint and Chills colors first, and I'm just kind of putting that in the inner part of my crease because we are going to be doing a cut crease. So I did blue first, then green, and I'm creating a little gradient. Then I'm going in with the shade Cut Out from the Surge palette and this yellow shade from the Blends palette, and yeah, just creating a gradient from blue, green, yellow and orange. The yellow and orange are really subtle but worked with the album cover. Then I used the white out shade and did that over the top in between the shadows and my brow bone. For the cut crease, I'm using the Helene Cosmetics Cut Crease Me Up Cut Crease Primer, putting a little bit on my lash line, looking up, and that is where I'm going to be cutting my crease. I'm using a flat brush coated in the primer and I'm just stamping it on and also swiping. I'm not sure if you call this like a full cut crease or a half cut crease, but I stop it just before the end of my brow, and using a clean flat brush I am soaking up the excess and just like patting it all out nicely so it doesn't get too gloopy. I'm using the white out shade and I am just popping that using a flat fluffy brush this time, and I'm building it up. I find if you use white, like really pack it on first, it just goes really weird, so you have to blend very slowly. I left a little bit on the outside because I am doing an almost like smoky wing part. I don't really know how you describe this, but I'm creating like a butterfly shape with the shadow using the green and the yellow shades that we used before, and I'm extending that down under my lash line a little bit. Really struggled to film this. I watered down a lot of pastel water activated liners and just kind of like splattered it everywhere that I could with a toothbrush, and yeah, tried to create this like pastel splatter effect. Then I did the butterfly wing, which really was just me copying the butterfly. I really couldn't show you how I did this because one minute I was sketching it out, the next minute it was drawn. It really was just me drawing a butterfly on my eye. But I used both shades of the chocolate fudge. Going in with Charm to create some little highlights and dots of the wing, mimicking the album cover. Also just to create a little bit of, glitter and everything in the otherwise matte look. I'm also outlining the top of the cut crease and some of the little wing parts, lacy parts, to make it look all nice and sparkly. Underneath, I am using the yellow and orange shades to connect with the wing underneath that we kind of did. For highlighter, I'm using this Pat McGrath highlighter in this gold shade, putting that on all the high points, and then the Makeup of Murder Poison highlight in Exposure over the top. This is like a glittery pigment. For my eyelashes, I'm using Catty by Lava Lashes. And yeah, this is the final result. It didn't take that long, really. I'm sorry I didn't really get to film the splatter or the wing, but I do find a lot of the time that I don't know what I'm doing until it's been done, so I can't really make a tutorial as in-depth as I'd want, just because I literally do it and then I'm like, oh, it worked. But hopefully this kind of helped a little bit and gave you a little bit of the process. Please watch the music video. It is so good, and yeah, it's great to see Hobie with J. Cole. And yeah, it was a really good song as well. I'm so excited for Face and also RM's new feature as well. We are getting fed. I'm so happy. Hope you liked it. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I hope you have a wonderful day.